Guys, welcome back to another video. In today's video, we're going to be talking about how to become a Proverbs 31 woman. So we're just going to get right into the video. Everybody wants to be a Proverbs 31 woman, but how can we become this? What are some practical things that we can do to actually become one? So I'm just going to be reading Proverbs 31 directly from it, and we will find out. So it says, "A wife of noble character who can find, she is worth far more than rubies." So this means that she knows her worth, and her worth is found in God. And it says a wife of noble character who can find. So we're not going to be the pursuing, we're supposed to be pursued. Her husband has full confidence in her and lacks nothing of value. So this means that she is faithful to her husband, maybe even to her family at this point, if you don't have a husband. And she is of high value. And then the next verse is, "She brings good, not harm, all the days of her life." So this means she only does good to those around her. She doesn't do anything that's harmful. She doesn't do anything that is harmful or rude. She does what is good. And what is good is according to the Bible. She follows the biblical principles. The next verse is, "She sells wool and flax and works with eager hands." Meaning she is hardworking and diligent. She is not lazy. She gets things done. She does what she's supposed to do at the right time. She's not scrolling Instagram when she's supposed to be studying. She works, and that she's not lazy. She is like a merchant ships, bringing her food from afar. This means she is industrious, means she is diligent and hardworking. She gets up while it is still night, and she provides food for her family and portions for her female servants. This means that she gets up before sunrise, so she gets up early. She's not getting up at 10 or 12. She gets up early, preferably around before 7 or even before sunrise. That's when we should be getting up then. And she works in the morning. She's not just scrolling on Instagram, waking up early and scrolling on Instagram. She works, she gets things done. This can mean for us that we read our Bibles in the morning, we pray in the morning. For her, she makes food for her children in the morning. So if you have children, that's what we are doing. She considers a field and buys it. Out of her earnings, she plants a vineyard. So she is wise in her money spending and even makes profit and income and investments. So she's wise with her money, not just sitting down all day, but she's working and doing things. She sets about her work vigorously. Her hands are strong for her tasks. So this means she is prepared to do her plans and tasks for the day. She plans out her day. She makes to-do lists. She is organized and prepared. And it also means she works willingly and with a lot of effort, not half doing everything, but she puts all her effort into what she does and works willingly and powerfully. She sees that her trading is profitable. Her lamp does not go out at night. So this means that Proverbs 31 actually works hard all day. She works hard even into the night. And this means that we should have to work hard and everything we do and put in 100% effort, because there's also another verse that says, "Whatever you do, do it as if it's for God and not for human masters." In her hand, she holds the distaff and grasps the spindle with her fingers. So this means that she works with her hands. So she maybe doing a trade or something, but she learned something and is doing it with her hands. She opens her arms to the poor and extends her hands to the needy. Meaning that we have to be generous. We have to be generous with our money and our time, and we should be giving to the poor and those in need. When it snows, she has no fear for her household, for all of them are clothed in scarlet. So this means she prepares for the future. She is prepared for things that could happen. So whatever is remaining for her life, we have to prepare for maybe harder seasons in our life that we can see coming, or even things that we don't see coming. But yes, she does this for her family, preparing for her family. She makes coverings for her bed. She is clothed in fine linen and purple. So this means she makes things handmade, which is something that we could do if we desire, but it's not mandatory. She is also clothed in fine linen and purple, meaning she's clothed with modesty and elegance. So fine linen and purple represents like elegance. So she's clothed modestly but elegantly. Her husband is respected at the city gate, where she takes his seat among the elders in the land. This means she has a respectable husband who has dignity as well and integrity. This means that we are not to be marrying just any person. We are supposed to be marrying someone who is serving God, a respectable and integral guy who's righteous, following the commands of God, even leading us closer to God. She makes linen garments and sells them, and she supplies the merchants with sashes, meaning that this expands on how she is industrious and is wise with her money, and she even sells things. She is clothed with strength and dignity. She can laugh at the days to come, meaning she is strong and has dignity. And she does not worry about her future, but even laughs at her future. She is glad for her future, and this could be for us, that we cast all of our worries on God, and any concerns we have about the future, we cast them onto God, and we trust in God, and we cling on to God's promises and words that He said to us. God said, I know the plans I have for you, plans to prosper you and not to harm you, plans to give you a future. So we trust in that and believe in that, and that's why she's glad and laughs about her future and is happy about her future. She speaks with wisdom, and faithful instruction is on her tongue, meaning she speaks with wisdom, and she is kind and does not just say anything and not talk too much about anything, but her words are wise and potentially encouraging and exhorting, and she speaks with kindness. She gives instructions kindly. She is not rude or mean, but she's gentle and loving and caring and kind with her words and actions. And she speaks as if she's supposed to be faithful to God, so she does not say anything that could be against God or betray God. She watches over the affairs of her household, and she does not eat the bread of idleness. This means that she cares for her family and their needs. So this could be her family, her kids, her husband, or even the family that you may have now if you don't have a husband. Could be your parents or your siblings. They care for the needs of your household if they are in need. And then she does not suffer anything from being lazy, meaning that she's lazy because with laziness there are consequences. So she doesn't suffer those consequences because she is not lazy in the first place. She's disciplined, and God is the one who gives us the sound mind, the discipline and self-control. So her children arise and call her blessed, her husband also, and he praises her. So this means her husband praises her, and her family praises and blesses her, meaning that she is worthy of praise because what she does for the family and how she acts. So that is gonna be like a benefit for being a Proverbs 31 woman. Your family would praise and call you blessed. Many women do noble things, but you surpass them all. So her husband sees her better than any other woman because she is a Proverbs 31 woman. She is a woman of virtue. And that is also another benefit. Charm is deceptive and beauty is fleeting, but a woman who fears the Lord is to be praised. So the fear of the Lord is very important. The fear of the Lord is the beginning of, so we have to fear God, and all these things can come after we fear God. So the fear of God is just to like respect and honor God and to understand who He is. He is our God, our creator, and at the end of the day, He is the judge and judges all of our words and actions. So she prioritized her inner beauty instead of prioritizing her outwards beauty. So she prioritizes her inner more than her outward. Next, the last verse is honor her for all her hands have done, and let her works bring her praise at the city gate. So this means that as a result of being this Proverbs 31 woman, she receives honor, respect, and praise as a result, even though we should not be necessarily desiring these things so much, but it is a good benefit. So that is the end of the Proverbs 31 passage, and I hope you guys learned something new if you haven't already, and I pray that you all become Proverbs 31 women. So thank you guys. Have a blessed day. Bye.